going to do an unboxing. Actually, it's an unpackaging, I guess, because it's not really a box, but I have a vintage knitting tool. It is basically where you can loop, but the cool thing about this vintage tool is that you can cut after you've worked on something and created something. You could literally cut a hole into it, like with scissors, and it doesn't cause it to unravel. So just imagine all the uses for that. It is called the K-tail knitter needle. It's got the large opening, and it's vintage. Just some history about this. This was popular back in the 60s and 70s. So in 1966, Angela Huber was granted a U.S. patent for a method of hand knitting and knitting needle. Both the method and needle distinguished by being particularly simple because only a single thread and single needle are employed. So, basically, you can use this, and then if you were to say just for example, you're going to make a buttonhole. You just have to cut a hole. You don't have to, with this item, you can cut a hole and it will not unravel. It's like magic, and I'm going to be doing a demonstration. So, nice. Oh, okay. So here we go. And here it is, the vintage loop knitter. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? It's perfect condition. It's like it's never been used. Made in the USA. Now that I like to see. Zoom in on that. Made in the USA. Back in the day. K-tail knitter. Doesn't look, it's vintage, right? So I will be doing a demonstration with this. I will use it, show how it's used, and then I will cut a hole and show that it does not unravel. Can you imagine crocheting something or knitting something and then you just take some scissors and just cut a hole into it, right? And it doesn't unravel. That's the magic thing about this magic looper. So I'm really excited to have this, and I will be doing a demonstration with it soon. But this is the antique item for the week. I have series on antique items. This is actually an antique. It doesn't look like it, but it is. It is vintage. So I'm very excited to be able to get one of these. And I actually saw Nastasia had a little teaser video on this, and I looked into what it was, and I thought, oh my goodness, when I saw that you could cut, and you can cut the item and then it doesn't unravel, my mind started swirling with the different things that I could use that for. Buttonholes, or like I want to make a pet outfits, and calculating a pattern, for the size and where you would need to put armholes or the leg holes or whatever, and you could just cut them. You can create it, and it just all the different things you can think of, and even if it's just the idea about being able to cut without it unraveling, that little feature alone, it's just really a neat tool, and I'm looking forward to demonstrating that. Of course, you can look on YouTube of other people using this particular tool. Anyways, talk about making knitting fun. Yay. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to drop a clue word. Looper. Looper. Thank you for watching, and hope you check out my other series or videos, and consider subscribing. Blessings.